So it is such a nice afternoon in Harrisburg. Meter or traffic or whoever made me pay a whole $3 for an hour, and I only needed about less than 10 minutes. But what I'm going to do is take the time to go to the Pennsylvania State Archives, I think it is. Back home, we would just call it the Hall of Records. But I've been so curious lately about my house. There are so many spirits in my house, y'all. Like, for real. Like, knocking on my wall near my window in my room, and like something walking up the stairs. It's just been crazy since we've been there for the past 3 years. But they don't do anything bad to us, so I'm like, cool, you were here before me. But I'm just curious as to like who used to live there and stuff. Wish me luck and hope that I don't find out anything for real scary. So okay, I just spent about 30 minutes inside the PA Archives, which is not actually the PA Archives, it's actually the Pennsylvania Historical Museum, I think it is. I don't really understand why they call it that though, because so far as I know, there's only like documents and stuff. If you want to look up your genealogy and whatnot, I've been here many times because I look up my family genealogy a lot. But I didn't get a whole heck of a lot of information. They don't have a lot there for what I'm looking for, although I did get like deed owners back until 89 or something like that. So, but I did find out about this. There's a family genealogy conference coming up in DC next month, so that's dope. And then I got a couple of Pennsylvania Heritage magazines, which would be great for my daughter for her schooling this year. She won't like that. So right now, what I'm going to do, oh, this is cool. They're actually $10, but they give them out for free. That's cool. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now, they suggested that I go to the courthouse and look up deed owners. So like I have up to like, no, I think at 97 I have up to with the information I got from this place. So then I'll just look up that deed owner and then look who they bought it from and then who they bought it from and so on and so forth to get the names of the people. I'm saying all this so in case you want to do it too. Get the names of the people and then I can start looking them up from there on Ancestry and all, different kinds of places. But right now I'm going to the Pennsylvania Historical Society. I'm going there first because I'm far more interested in historical societies, and I'll get to the courthouse maybe tomorrow or Monday. Okay, so I've been in the Historical Society for about 2 hours and it was awesome. Didn't find a whole lot of information so far as like quantity, but I found out who the first owners seemingly of my house were, and they were like this Catholic family. They owned the house for about 50 years, and that in itself tells me why they are still there. If it's them, I don't know if it's somebody after or whatever, but it would make total sense to me if they are still in their house, honey, because they had the house for a very long time since it existed. So it's just so much information. I cannot wait to delve in because yes, I am a nerd like that. I know I'm on Instagram and I'll be wilding out sometimes. That's all me too. But I am like such a nerd. I'm like so giddy. I know I'm going to be up half the night on a computer, on Ancestry, on whatever, newspaper.com, wherever I can get into, it's going to be on and popping. And plus, one of the awesome things about this, people think it's hard to homeschool. It really is not. Like this one thing here, I could stretch it out to a whole year-long curriculum if I wanted to, like an entire unit study. I mean, I can use this for all sorts of things. History, American history, African American history, because I don't know if any of you know, but even when a select few states in America freed, emancipated the slaves in 1865, Pennsylvania had already done so in, did I say 1865? PA had already done so in 1856. And so, of course, black and brown people were still being discriminated against up here. We still are. But, you know, they were doing things that they had already been doing things that they were not allowed to do throughout the country. In fact, I know from, again, my own family research that I have a fourth great grandfather and his wife who escaped slavery, came all the way up through the Underground Railroad to Athens, Pennsylvania, which is actually about, now where I live, it's about 3.5, 4 hours from here. And so they were farmers and stuff like that. And I know the uncle that actually raised my great grandmother, who actually raised me, was a homeowner up in Athens back then in the late 1800s and such. So I mean, black and brown people were doing certain things here in America. Here in Pennsylvania, that just wasn't, they weren't allowed to do other places. So that in itself, the possibilities are freaking endless. What can I say? I'm just like bugging. I'm so like happy right now. Honey, I am easy to please. So yeah, I'm just thrilled to pieces. And then I got some more literature, one of them being a travel guide, which will have a lot of things to do, because we used to do a whole lot of running around, doing like little day trips and stuff like that, but we really haven't in the past year. So it's about to be on.